Benjamin, sit down. Lauren, sit down. Sit, turn around.
You know what, Charlotte? Sit down. Put down the seatbelt, please.
Don't exit that way.
So I sat there patiently, watching them all.
Sit down.
Hey, you sit down first!
And then they really started to mess around.
You're the liar! You're not!
Lawrence, if you're not gonna buckle, you're getting out of the car.
I told you.
Hey,
Because it's fun, because I can do everything I want.
With that, Mum tries to distract them with a box of pears.
Mommy, yes! Mommy!
don't grab it from your sister. But Lawrence, give it back. Don't do that.
In which they start throwing the pears at one another. And I realised this woman had no control.
You're the liar! You're not!
You know what? We need to go. Would you guys buckle up so we can leave?
It's 15 minutes and we're still stationary.
Christopher, stop it.
And then she starts to shout at the kids and tell them to behave themselves, and they end up laughing.
Stop.
I didn't say it. Stop looking at me.
And then I see Christopher arguing with Isabella, and he spits straight into her face.
Christopher, don't spit on your sister.
She just broke down in humiliation, so upset at his behaviour. And Christopher really didn't have any remorse.
Then why did you spit on me? Because I kept my hands to myself.
Christopher,
That
that...
still counts! No, it doesn't.
Isabella, just ignore him.
And yet Mum did nothing. Mum just continued to drive the car.
Stop.
I was just wondering, you spend so much time looking in your rear mirror, but how much time do you spend looking forward and driving? Do you feel safe?
I feel safe.
Really?
Yes.
Because right now I don't.
The first thing that I do want to discuss is the behaviour is out of control in this house, completely out of control. They won't listen, they smart mouth, they have attitude. They hit, they punch, they do what they want. All of that's got to stop. Travelling in the car yesterday was the journey to hell and back. Christopher spat in Isabella's face yesterday, and it turned my stomach. There is no discipline. There's no technique in place that follows through the lessons to be learned. You act like this is the consequence. Because that is your job as a parent, and you're not doing it right now. With the activities sorted out, the family's going to be spending much less time on the road. But the kids still need to behave with the time that they do spend in the car. So I introduced Mum to the car drill.
Why do we need to do this?
You need to do this because your behaviour has been incredibly naughty and very unsafe in the car when Mum's been driving you to your lessons. So bad that you are very lucky that there has not been a car accident. So with good behaviour and you listening to the car drill, it means that we'll be able to have safe journeys to wherever we're going, OK? We're going to do one at a time. Number one, where the kids sit, OK? I'd like you to give direction to the children where they're to sit.
Lawrence, I want you to sit on the seat behind Mommy.
The main goal of the car drill is to make sure that Mum's in control of the journey from start to finish. And you establish this by going over the routine over and over again. Once that's done, the children will know what's expected of them and they'll start to behave better. Number two, take one game or toy with you, OK? Parents should always make sure that they've got something to keep their kids entertained when they're in the car, full stop. OK, number three is seatbelts on and no standing up. So, back in the car, we're going to do 1, 2 and 3. Right, the next one is going to be for you, OK? You're going to lay down the expectations of behaviour once you're in the car.
All of the house rules apply in the car as we're at home. Can somebody else have any suggestions?
No, you have to suggest. They're your rules. You're driving. There's no suggestions coming from them. It's all coming from you.
You need to make sure that you take your 5 kids to where they need to go safe. They do as they're told. Do you remember how manic it was?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how unsafe I felt?
Mm-hmm.
The idea is that setting rules will help the parents regain control. But of course, these parents have got to step up as well. You're only in control if you behave like you're in control. The last one is for you, Mum, OK? Stop the car if you are losing control. So if these kids are kicking off in the back and you need to give a warning, you're going to stop the car and you're going to turn around and look at whoever needs a warning. All right? So that they know, OK?
Okay.